Hey guys, it's your girl Alicia. So I'm back with you today. I'm gonna be making my own pepper sauce from scratch. Not only am I making a pepper sauce, but I'm making three different pepper sauces. Um, Let me give you a little story about this empty pepper sauce bottle you see sitting here. I don't know, like probably last summer, my brother came here with this bottle of pepper sauce. He says that his training friend from his job made it and gave him two bottles. So he brought a bottle and he gave one to me. Now, this pepper sauce is so strong that when you open the bottle, at any time that thing starts going right for your eyes without you even touching it. Just opening the lid. His wife was so scared of this pepper, but let me tell you how flavorful and how good this pepper was. This pepper spunked up the flavor on anything. I was using this pepper sauce for everything. My Trini pepper sauce that I love so much. Now I done used it to the last drop, and I'm still going in and scooping out, and you see all that's left in the bottom, the little residue. I'm still going in and using that. I still haven't abandoned the bottle yet, but it's time for me to make my own. So I did a little bit of research on the Trini pepper sauce, but you know your girl can't follow a recipe to save her life. I always come up with my own. So this is the bountiful ingredient list of what my pepper sauce is going to be contained. Normally in Jamaica, when I make a pepper sauce like this, I usually cook it. They Trinidadians don't cook their pepper sauce. This is fresh blended ingredients. I want more of a chunky consistency, which this one that I just finished was. It was a nice chunky consistency of a pepper sauce, and that's what I'm going for. But I'm going to be doing a basic pepper sauce and then doing three different flavors of that pepper sauce. Um, okay, so these are the main ingredients. I'm going in with scallions and thyme. The Trinidadians usually use I guess it's a herb called shadow benny. I don't know nothing about shadow benny, so I ain't using shadow benny. I'm using the herbs that I know, which is scallions and thyme. I'm going in with lots of garlic, carrot, a nice portion of ginger. You don't have to overdo it on the ginger. This is fresh turmeric. So who don't know the difference between turmeric and ginger? There's a nice comparison right there. This is ginger, that's turmeric. Fresh lemon juice, and of course the peppers. These are just peppers that I found here in the supermarket in New York. I'm not boasting on growing these or nothing like that because I didn't. I just bought those from the supermarket. Don't know how hot they are, but I'm gonna find out and adjust accordingly. And then I'm going in with an array of colored sweet peppers, orange, yellow, red, green sweet peppers, and of course our basic onion. The liquid in this pepper sauce, is going to be apple cider vinegar, and I'm using some just regular white distilled vinegar, and salt and pepper to taste, right? My pink Himalayan salt, which I like, and pepper to taste. Then this is when and of course I'm going in with some Mal authentic honey, straight from Southfield, Jamaica. So if you have all these spices and heat, you need a little sweet to really play with the taste buds. So I am making three different flavored pepper sauce. I'm making a seafood shrimp pepper sauce, which I'm using cured dried shrimp in one of the sauce. I'm using jira, which is cumin seeds, roasted cumin seeds, roasted and powdered. And that gives it more of like an Caribbean, Indian kind of a flavor, pepper sauce. And then my ass is doing a strawberry fruity flavored pepper sauce. So this is the base here of all the ingredients that are going in. Then I'm gonna separate this after I chop everything in my food processor, and then I'm gonna give each batch an individualized flavor, whether it's seafood, traditional Indian flavor from the cumin, or a strawberry fruity flavor pepper sauce. So stay tuned. This is gonna be a real mashup. Let's see what it turns out to be. I'll be back. Okay, so now we're over by the food processor, and we're gonna be putting all these goodness into my food processor. I'm going in with the carrots, onions, and I don't sit here and chop anything. That's why I have gadgets to chop. You see people sit there and chop and then put them in the gadgets. Not me, I'm lazy. So, onions going in, then, or ginger, turmeric, and then that portion of garlic that you saw me with, I'm only gonna put in half, because one of the flavor, the Indian flavored sauce is going to be mostly garlic and cumin flavor. So I'm reserving half of the garlic, and I'll use the rest of it in just the that Indian flavor of sauce that we're going to be doing. If you notice that I did pull the thymes off those hard stalk, and I'm gonna give this a rough chop too, because you don't want that little residue, those have little pieces of hard stalk in your pepper sauce. So you're going to pull them off and really chop and process your thyme. Going in with let me just chop this in two. Going in. All right. So I didn't put the peppers in yet, but I'm going to process this first. And here we go. Then I'm going in with peppers, hot peppers. Sweet peppers, and I'm telling you, I'm not chopping anything, I'm lazy. Oh, maybe I need to cut them a little bit so they but minimal chopping. If you have an expensive piece of equipment that chops for you, why sit there and do all this chopping? Not me. You just want to make sure that the cover can close. So you're going to push them in. And there you go. And we're chopping this on pulse, guys, because I want it chunky. I don't want pureed pepper. So this is pulse. because I did put them in chunky, you have to make sure that the you mix it up a bit so the blender could really chop everything. So I'm just gonna go in with a rubber spatula and give it like, just push the big chunks to the bottom. And then you're gonna do this until everything comes out the chunky consistency that you want. Everybody's consistency is different. So I'm just gonna go ahead and process it to the consistency that I want, then I'll come back instead of making the video too long. So I'll be back. Okay guys, so after we've blended all out to the consistency that we want, and this is beautiful. Ooh, you gotta see what this looks like. And remember, I have not put any liquid in this yet. Oh, take a look at that. Nice and chunky, and you should smell the flavor that's coming off of that pepper sauce. All right, at this point now, we're going to be squeezing in the fresh lemon juice. So this little gadget here is so swanky. It does limes here, like smaller key lime, and if you have a nice big lemon, you put it here, and it press and squeeze. Look at that. Isn't that cool? As you can tell, I like gadgets. All right, there we go. And we're putting in, all the juices out. We're putting in 2 whole lemon. So it's 4 halves that we're going to be squeezing in here. And then we're gonna give it the vinegar. At this point now, we're putting in vinegar, lime juice, salt, pepper. Ooh, this is nice juicy lemons. You see all the juice that's popping off out of these? Look at that. And it smells so good. Okay. So that's it for the lemon. We're going in with the pink Himalayan salt. We're gonna give this a nice portion of salt. So you're gonna salt to your taste and your content. Some people like more salt than others. This salt tends to be kind of light, so you do have to put like a good portion to really taste the salt. All right, because we have the turmeric, the fresh turmeric in here. You know how scientists tell you that the curcumin and turmeric is accessible to the body when you add a little bit of black pepper. So hence the black pepper. I'm going in with probably let's do a 1/4 cup of apple cider vinegar. And a 1/4 cup of just regular white vinegar. Regular white vinegar, a 1/4 cup. I want my pepper to have a nice chunky consistency. I don't want it too liquidy, but at the same time you want enough liquid in it to cover your peppers and keep your sauce immersed in a liquid. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this another pulse. Just get that liquid on the bottom. Quick pulse, because as I tell you, I want my my pepper sauce chunky. I don't want a watery sauce. So here we go. Last pulse. And that's it, guys. It's that simple. That's your basic pepper sauce. You don't have to go any further with this. Oh, guess what I forget to put? I forget to add the honey. I'm gonna add the honey, and of course we're here in New York, so my honey is sleeped up in the bottle. A nice squeeze of honey to balance out the heat. As I said, this sauce is good and ready to go at this stage, but no, not for me, of course. We're going to go in with the 3 different flavors. So main batch, we're going to separate this batch into 3, and then we're going to make 3 different kind of pepper sauce. So let's pulse this honey in. Here we go. Nice, chunky, yummy pepper sauce ready to go. But I'll be back with the 3 different versions. Okay, so we just separated our sauce. Now we're going to be making the specialties. So this first one is going to be the strawberry pepper sauce. So we're putting fresh strawberries in with that basic pepper sauce that we made. And here is the rest of the pepper sauce that we made. We're going to do half of the seafood and half of the Indian flavor. All right, so here's, ooh, I just had an idea too. I've had this apple butter sitting in the refrigerator, and I think I'm gonna put the apple butter with the strawberry. All right, the kids are gonna really love this one because it's gonna be fruity, and this one is gonna be their favorite. Because guess what? They're not eating the apple butter, and I need the bottle. I'm gonna reuse this bottle for their pepper sauce. So I'm gonna dump the apple butter in here, and this is only gonna make it even more yummy and fruity. So the apple butter goes in. Pulse to your heart's content. There we go. So this concludes the strawberry apple pepper sauce. I'm going to pour it out. It has a nice kind of burgundy color from the strawberries, from the fresh strawberries. And I'm also going to be doing a taste. Let's see. Look. Ooh. Nice and chunky. Let's do a taste on this. Strawberry, apple. Oh. Whoa. Well, guess what? The sweet of the fruit comes out first, and then the pepper and ginger hits you in the background. But that is indeed yummy. Let's pour this out. I'll show you. Look at that. Ooh, and that's a lot of pepper sauce. We're gonna have pepper sauce for months. This stays in the refrigerator and stores just fine. So as long as you put it in nice clean bottles, clean sanitized bottles, you can store them for 6 months to a year in the refrigerator. So I'll be back with the second flavor. We're gonna do next the shrimp flavored. Okay? Okay. So I'm back with pepper sauce number 2, and this is the one with the dried shrimp flavor. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to pulse the shrimp and blend them out first, because as I said, I don't want to blend my pepper sauce too much, because I want it to be a little chunky. So we're gonna blend the shrimp by themselves to kind of blend them out a little bit before we add the basic pepper sauce to it. So here we go. Okay, I think we've powdered it out enough. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add a third of the basic pepper sauce, which is a half of this container. All right. We're gonna pulse again. Okay, so let's see. This is our shrimp flavored. Has a nice shrimp flavor coming off of it. There we go. We're gonna do a little taste. This is good, and the nice. You're chewing into some nice chunks of shrimp. Actually, this is good. Yummy. All right, so I'm gonna find a container to pour this into. So I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so I wanna just remove the chopper and show you the consistency of the shrimp pepper sauce. Chunky. Look at that. All right, so when we come back, I'm gonna go ahead and give this blender a quick rinse, and I'll come back with the final applesauce, pepper sauce. Okay, so we're on the final stretch with the last pepper sauce, which is the Indian flavored or the Indian inspired pepper sauce. We're going in with the roasted ground cumin, and and this one gets extra garlic. So garlic. This one is a true garlic sauce. We're gonna go in with some more, as I tell you. Ooh, so I have a little bit of disclaimer. I took the time to really wash these containers properly after I did that shrimp. Do you know why? My brother's children are allergic. They're all, I think 2 out of the 3 are allergic to seafood, shrimp, shellfish, all that. Any kind of fish they're allergic to. So after I did that shrimp batch, I made sure I went hot soapy water and washed all my utensils and anything around me that I was using that did get in contact with the shrimp. I did wash them just to make sure. If I do intend to give some of this to my brother, I don't want any kind of an allergic reaction or anything like that. So we have the garlic in. As I tell you, what happened is anytime I get honey from Jamaica and it sits in my my liquor closet, it comes out all like this. I'm not sure if it's because they're adding anything to it. I'm not sure, but this is what usually happens. It will be liquid in the summer, but in the winter, it turns out like this. We're gonna add the jeera. And guys, if you follow me, we don't measure over here, very seldomly. We just sprinkle to our heart's content. So that's the roasted cumin powder, and I'm going to be adding some cinnamon powder. And of course, it's just a freehand shake as well of cinnamon powder. Then we're gonna go in and add our basic pepper sauce in. And this is going to be the ingredients for our Indian flavored inspired pepper sauce. So more garlic, and then you know the Indian food always have that cumin flavor with the cinnamon. We did put a little bit more of honey in it to balance out that pepper flavor, and we are going to blend. That's all it takes. I'm gonna pour it so you can see it. This, because of the jeera, the brown powder and the brown cinnamon. Ooh, the garlic is kind of chunky. I figured I put more garlic in, so I'm gonna just blend some more. Okay, so that should be enough to really chop those garlic, the extra cloves of garlic up. All right. Just clean it up a little bit so we don't waste. I'm going to remove the chopper. Let's remove the chopper, and of course my camera is running out of steam, so I'm going to quickly show you. That's the consistency of the Indian flavored pepper. I'll be back. I'm going to show you the final presentation of the peppers. And let me taste this one. I'll taste this. Oh yeah. The nice honey's coming up. And that cumin flavor. Yummy. Very, very Indian-esque flavors coming off of this. I'm going to go plug my camera in and I'll come back and I'll show you all three of the final pepper sauces. I'll be back. Okay guys, so here are the final products. So this is the Indian inspired Jeera pepper sauce. This one is the apple butter and strawberry pepper sauce. And this one is that shrimp flavored pepper sauce. All from one batch of pepper sauce. We ended up with 3 flavors. Yummy. I hope you try my ideas, because these are not really recipes. I want to give you the reign to do your own thing. There's nothing hard and fast about the stuff that I make. You make them to your own heart's content. It's your girl Alicia. Please share, please like, and please subscribe to my channel for more creative, out of the box ideas. Bye.